You have a $38 hoodie in your cart. You are ready to pay when the website adds one final detail. Shipping, $6. Suddenly, the hoodie no longer feels like a good deal. Not because you cannot afford $44, but because paying $6 for shipping feels offensive. $6. And what do you receive? No extra hoodie. No gift. Not even a small piece of the delivery truck. Just the knowledge that your package successfully moved from one building to another. You are about to leave when a message appears. Free shipping on orders over $50. Now you are only $12 away. So you add a $14 mug. Your total becomes $52. Shipping is now free. Congratulations. You just spent $14 to avoid paying $6. You are $8 poorer. But at least you now own a mug that says, "Good vibes." A mug you did not know existed 40 seconds ago. This is the strange power of free shipping. It can make spending more money feel like saving money. So why are we willing to add products we do not need just to avoid a relatively small delivery fee? Why does the word free cause basic subtraction to temporarily leave the brain? And if shipping is free, who is paying the person driving the truck? The first trick is hidden inside one very powerful number. 0. People do not treat 0 like a normal price. If something costs $10 and the price drops to $5, that is a good deal. But if the price drops from $5 to 0, it suddenly becomes emotionally irresistible. Free does not just mean cheap. It feels like there is no risk. If you pay $5 for something disappointing, you wasted $5. If it is free, how could you possibly lose? Apart from time, storage space, personal data, and the slow transformation of your home into a warehouse. This is known as the zero price effect. When a price reaches 0, people often stop judging the offer normally. The benefits feel larger. The disadvantages become less important. And the rational part of the brain briefly goes on vacation. It is why people accept free samples of food they would never order. And it is why free shipping often feels more exciting than a discount worth exactly the same amount. Imagine two stores selling the same product. Store A charges $36 plus $6 shipping. Store B charges $42 with free shipping. The final price is identical. But Store B can feel like the better deal. Store A is charging you for an annoying extra expense. Store B is giving you something for free. Same total. Better costume. The second trick is that shipping feels like paying for nothing. When you spend $20 on a shirt, you receive a shirt. When you spend $20 on a book, you receive a book. When you spend $6 on shipping, you receive the same product you already paid for, except now it has traveled. From the customer's perspective, shipping does not improve the product. The shirt is not more comfortable because it spent 2 days in a truck. The book does not have a better ending because it visited 3 warehouses. You are paying for movement. And movement is difficult to place on a shelf. Of course, delivery has real costs. Someone has to find the product, pack it, label it, move it through a warehouse, load it onto a vehicle, drive it across a city, a country, or sometimes an ocean. Then place it outside your door so you can receive a photo proving it was delivered to the wrong house. But because shipping does not create an additional object, paying for it feels like a loss. This is why adding another product can feel better than paying the delivery fee. If you pay $6 for shipping, you get nothing new. If you spend $14 on a mug, you get a mug. The second option costs more. But at least there is something physical available to remind you of the bad decision. The next trick is the free shipping threshold. This is the line that says, free shipping on orders over $50, or $75, or $100, usually an amount slightly higher than whatever is currently in your cart. You have $42 worth of products? Free shipping begins at $50. It is almost as if the number was not chosen by a random spiritual vision. The threshold exists to change the question in your head. Before seeing it, you ask, do I want to buy this product? After seeing it, you ask, what else can I buy to unlock free shipping? The website has transformed shopping into a video game. Your cart is now a progress bar. You are 84% of the way to free shipping. Only $8 left. At this point, leaving the store feels like quitting just before defeating the final boss. So you begin searching for a cheap item. Socks. A candle. A charging cable. A reusable straw. An avocado slicer designed for the 3 avocados you eat every year. You do not need any of these things. But the progress bar is not complete. And apparently, your brain has decided that unfinished progress bars are a personal attack. Online stores make this even easier by saying, "You are only $8 away from free shipping. Thank you." Without that reminder, you might have made the terrible mistake of keeping your money. The website may also recommend products at exactly the right price. Need another $7? Here is a $9 bottle opener shaped like a dinosaur. This is not random generosity. The threshold encourages people to increase the value of their cart. Retailers even have a name for this: average order value. The next trick is loss aversion. Humans generally dislike losing something more than they enjoy gaining something of equal value. And once free shipping appears as an option, paying for shipping feels like losing a reward. You are no longer choosing between pay $6 for delivery and spend $14 on another product. Emotionally, the choice becomes unlock free shipping or fail to unlock free shipping. The word unlock is doing a lot of work here. Nobody says spend $14 to remove a $6 fee. That sounds mathematically dangerous. Instead, they say add $12 more to qualify. Only $8 left. You are almost there. Suddenly, the store is cheering for you. The progress bar moves. The color changes. Maybe a small truck icon drives toward the word free. You feel like you are achieving something. You are not shopping anymore. You are completing a mission. And the reward for completing the mission is permission to spend more money. This is also why paying the shipping fee can feel like giving up. You were so close. Only one candle away. What if this was your one opportunity to receive a package without paying for the vehicle that carries it? So you add the candle. Not because you want it, but because you refuse to lose to a delivery fee. The delivery fee does not have emotions. But somehow, it has defeated you psychologically. The next trick is called mental accounting. People do not always treat every dollar in the same way. We create imaginary categories inside our heads. Product money, food money, entertainment money, shipping money. And for some reason, shipping money feels especially painful. Spending $15 on another item may feel acceptable because it goes into the product category. Paying $6 for delivery feels wasteful because it goes into the shipping category. Even though your bank account has only one category: money that is no longer here. This creates one of the strangest calculations in online shopping. A customer refuses to pay $6 for shipping because it feels wasteful. Then spends $15 on an item they do not need. The $6 was unacceptable. The $15 is now called value. This is not saving money. This is moving the money into a category that feels less embarrassing. The next trick is the free shipping membership. Instead of offering free shipping on one order, some companies sell a subscription that includes free delivery for an entire year. You pay once. After that, every order feels free. Of course, the shipping is not free. You paid for it earlier. But because the payment and the deliveries happen at different times, your brain stops connecting them. Now every purchase feels like an opportunity to use your membership. You need batteries? Order them. One charging cable? Order it. A single bag of candy? A truck is now traveling across the city for this. Once you have paid for the membership, not using it can feel like wasting money. So you shop more often to prove that buying the membership was a smart decision. Free shipping can also change how frequently you buy. Without it, you might wait until you need several things and place one larger order. With free delivery, there is less reason to wait. Every small desire can become its own package. You think of something. You order it. 2 days later, a box arrives. Sometimes the box is large enough to contain a washing machine. Inside is one phone case. The cardboard has more material than the product. But at least shipping was free. The next trick is hiding the shipping cost somewhere else. Shipping a package requires workers, warehouses, packaging, fuel, vehicles, and time. None of those things suddenly become free because a banner on a website is written in capital letters. Someone is paying. Sometimes the retailer absorbs the cost from its profit margin. Sometimes the cost is built into product prices. Sometimes it is covered by a membership fee. Sometimes the free shipping threshold encourages customers to buy enough products that the additional profit covers delivery. And sometimes you pay for it by purchasing a $14 mug you never wanted. Free shipping does not necessarily mean nobody paid. It means the shipping cost has changed clothes and moved to another part of the bill. A product that costs $40 with free shipping may not be cheaper than the same product for $34 plus $6 delivery. But one says, free. And free is not really a price. It is an emotional event. So why do retailers offer it? Because shipping fees can stop people at checkout. A customer spends 20 minutes choosing a product, compares colors, reads reviews, watches a stranger unbox it, adds it to the cart, creates an account, enters an address, then sees an unexpected shipping fee and suddenly remembers they are capable of living without the product. Free shipping removes that final moment of pain. It can help more people finish their purchases. And when there is a minimum spending threshold, it can also encourage them to place larger orders. The retailer sells more. The customer feels like they won. The delivery company still gets paid. Everyone leaves happy. Except the customer's closet, which now has to find space for another, good vibes, mug. This does not mean free shipping is always bad. If two stores sell the same product for the same final price and one offers free delivery, take the free delivery. If you already planned to buy several necessary products and the order naturally reaches the threshold, excellent. The problem begins when the shipping offer starts choosing products for you. The simplest way to avoid the trap is to compare final totals. Do not compare $36 plus shipping with $42 and free shipping. Compare $42 with $42. The delivery truck does not care which line of the receipt paid for its fuel. Next, calculate the gap. If shipping costs $6 and you need to add $15 to reach free delivery, paying the $6 is cheaper. This is basic subtraction. But basic subtraction becomes advanced mathematics when a progress bar is flashing. If you are considering an extra product, ask, would I buy this item if it did not help me reach free shipping? If the answer is no, it is not a purchase. It is a delivery fee disguised as a candle. You can also leave planned items in a wish list and wait until you genuinely need enough products to reach the threshold. That way, free shipping rewards your original shopping plan instead of rewriting it. Most importantly, remember that spending more is not the same as saving. If you spend $14 to avoid a $6 shipping fee, you did not save $6. You spent an extra $8 and received a mug as evidence. Free shipping works because zero feels special. Shipping feels like paying for nothing. The threshold turns shopping into a game. The progress bar makes spending feel like progress. And the extra product gives you something physical, while the cheaper shipping fee gives you nothing to hold. But the final total does not care how the purchase felt. The hoodie was $38. Shipping was $6. The original total was $44. After unlocking free shipping, you paid $52. The delivery was free. The shopping was not. And that is why free shipping makes you spend more. It does not remove the cost. It turns overspending into a reward. You did not defeat the shipping fee. The shipping fee convinced you to buy a mug.